Hello, Perry's chat. I am Wirtual. I am a friend, but it's also Sunday, and it's also time for a lot of you sinners to come clean and confess to your heinous crimes and be forgiven in the eyes of gods and men.
Yes.
Is it already measuring my signals?
Yeah. No, it's not turned on.
Okay. Okay.
Then that brain activity there, that is now yours.
That is literally my brain.
Yeah. Note how it's smaller.
Well, it's pretty big, no? Like, I don't know if this happens with yours, but mine is like this. That is inside my head right now.
Inside your head. These show literally your excitement, your interest, your relaxation, and your stress. So stress and relaxation are pretty straightforward. That's what it means. Interest is about how much you like something. So if it goes up, it means that you like that more. And then your excitement at the top is how excited or how much your body likes something. Okay, here's your first confession of the stream.
I dream of spinning fish. Do you think this is a serious confession, Perry?
I don't think this is a serious confession.
It's a symbolism for the circle of life. The further you think you've gone, the closer you've gone to the beginning.
Yes.
Do you forgive them? Oh, you just have it. I think it's forgivable.
I think it's not.
No?
No. Because I think if you're dreaming of spinning fish, I think that suggests some sort of circular thing, and therefore therapy, darlings. Therapy!
I'm just gonna compare this to later when you will like forgive someone for like throwing a cat off a balcony or something, but not the guy who just thought about spinning fish.
Chat disagree with you, Virtual.
Yeah, he's not forgiven.
Not forgiven. Thank you so much.
But you're forgiven in my community. Type Joel in the chat in my stream later. I'm really into elbows sexually. I don't know why, and I haven't told my wife, but I find some elbows very sexy, especially when the skin rolls up when they're extended.
Look at your stress. You capped out.
What he's talking about, by the way, is this movement right here, like this, when you get like this like pouch of skin here. Like, damn. Whew.
Well, you very rarely see elbow motion. Like, you don't usually look at people's elbows. So maybe that's what's sexy. It's like how people have foot fetishes, because you don't really see people's feet that often.
Yeah, I haven't understood that. There has to be some stuff in psychology about it. If this woman is your wife and she loves you for who you are, then I feel like you can tell her that you really like elbows. And although she's gonna think you're a bit weird, I don't think she's gonna divorce you over it.
No. And you know what? You have to live your truth.
Yeah.
Because maybe it's not meant to be.
You don't want to live at 60% of your full capacity. You want them elbows.
Exactly.
You want some elbow action.
Elbows.
I say it's forgivable. The public has spoken. He is forgiven. I've ghosted the first girl I had sex with because I was ashamed that it happened with her.
Oh my god. But when did they ghost them? Was it like straight afterwards?
I think probably straight after and ever since.
Oh my god.
Is what it reads like. Maybe you were at a party and you were drunk, and then it's like, oh shit, I did this thing, and then just, I want to forget I ever did this. Is ghosting a defendable offense?
I have to say yes because I'm biased. So, okay, it is not your responsibility to pay attention to people. Attention is a resource, as we know as streamers. Thank you for your attention. Attention is a resource that you have in not infinite supply, and therefore you don't have to pay someone attention, especially not if they're being weird and making that uncomfortable for you.
And we do not forgive such heinous crimes. I have a copy of Star Wars Episode 1 Racer for N64 since I was 8. My friend had a copy of Star Wars Episode 1 Racer for N64.
Coincidence.
Maybe. Yeah, this is a pure coincidence. No, but the problem is like, you have to learn that theft is bad. You have to see your friend have something and then want it and then take it and then feel a ton of guilt.
What if it's theft from the bourgeoisie?
I think it was mostly because he wanted Star Wars.
Probably you're right. Yeah. Probably it's Star Wars.
He must have beaten the game by now. He could have returned it.
You could have returned it. That's true.
And repented for your sins.
Also, the way that this is phrased, this is funny. You made it funny. You didn't make it, oh, I did a bad thing. You know what you've done. Hey, you can use this as an opportunity.
See, this is my sponsor for this month, and neither I nor anyone endorses this behavior. This is unhinged.
Hashtag virtual X Pringles.
So we're gonna all vote 2 here.
Yes. No, 2, guys. 2.
I don't know if you can see,
you're going the wrong way.
Every time someone votes 2, my stress is increasing.
Oh.
Okay, first of all, Get off the hub. These things do not happen in real life.
Yes.
Get off
Step
the hub.
is not related at the same time. So
off the hub immediately. Second of all, if you ever want to ruin all family relations, this is the fastest way to do it.
But stepsister, how long have you been step siblings?
No, but see, here's what I feel like is like, although you're not genetically related, they're still on your family tree, I would say. And if you could pick any tree in the forest, why does it have to be your family tree?
What would the alternative be then?
Therapy?
Therapy! But chat forgave them, which worries me a little bit. All of you off the hub, please.
My former boss did massive tax evasion when I worked at that place. I told the IRS about it. Now he's losing his newly built house and is likely going to jail. So it's very important that people pay their taxes and contribute to society.
Yes.
And it's our job to continue having those goods for the next generations by paying our taxes. And this sounds terrible. Very glad you told the IRS about it, because the IRS needs more money and I pay my taxes. I do my part.
Which is why we're in sunny Oslo.
Sunny tropical Oslo.
The beaches are very nice.
Oh, you like the beaches in Oslo? Yeah, they're great.
Yeah. Okay. Do you want to read it?
I think I'm gonna let people read this, because there's a lot of literate people in chat and they can do this.
You've got high body excitement, high interest, high stress.
I think it's because I thought I was funny when I said I can let chat read it.
Okay. You are very funny.
Because then I thought about the clip of me saying this out loud and how bad it would be and how people would just be like...
From your...
Yeah, because I would be reading it in first person. And I could hear my voice saying it in my brain. I've lit my cat's tail on fire when I was little. Nothing happened to him though. Just burned a few hairs.
Why?
I've said people spawn with zero knowledge, but you should know this is not a good idea.
You should know fire hot, cat has feelings.
Yeah, and you should know that real life and Tom and Jerry are separate things.
Yeah, yes.
Do you want to read this one out loud?
I moved to Malta from Oslo to commit tax fraud. This is abhorrent.
Yeah,
this is disgusting.
Terrible.
This is the worst one we've had. No one I know personally would ever do anything like this.
See, Norway's one of the happiest countries on earth, and that's because we pay taxes.
And because of all of the beaches.
Yeah. I was on vacation with some friends, and one of them put butter, Nutella, and salami on his bread. I'm shocked to this day, and I rethink our friendship a lot. There is so much thought behind this. This person eats on a plane of existence you cannot even understand. You put butter and Nutella and it tastes better than just Nutella. It's a better texture and it's more of a fuller flavor. But then what this person did, which is just giga brain, like I want my brain here to just explode with like, whoa, this isn't... The salt from the salami makes it almost like a sweet and salty chocolate. That's why he did it.
Which is a very popular flavor.
And you're not really thinking about the meat, you're thinking about the combination of the flavors. You got sweet and salty. Okay,
so anyone who thought this was weird, we're wrong. We're wrong and we're stupid.
You are wrong and this person should be forgiven. I type 1 right now. Okay, listen. This is this too far? You're in the same building. Your brother's one special day of the year. It's his birthday party. And you call the cops on him. Was it inevitable? Because there could be a lot of noise, and the neighbors might have called anyways.
Lame. A little lame.
A little bit lame, yeah.
Were you invited? Maybe they weren't invited. Maybe it's a personal thing.
Left out, locked in their room. Oh, this is crazy.
Oh my god.
This person is very conflict averse, where even the noise of them peeing is like, oh, I'm a disturbance to people.
Therapy.
You do not need to pee into the kitchen sink. I think the people living with you would prefer if you just...
Oh my god, wait, kitchen.
Yeah.
I missed that kitchen sink. What the fuck? No, jail. What?
I think the people living with you would prefer if you peed into the toilet and it woke them up. In the rare occasion it woke them up.
Do they know? What do you mean kitchen? Okay, why kitchen? Why not bathroom sink?
Probably the hitbox. This is one of the most like one-sided votes we've had. You need more confidence.
There were ones that were literal crimes, but that was worse.
This is the cutest one. I work at a Subway and I give some people extra servings of healthy vegetables when they look malnourished. Especially if a family comes in and I think the kids need a healthy meal.
It depends on the intention.
Yeah.
It could just be rude. So if I go into a Subway and they give me extra vegetables, should I be upset?
It is very judgmental.
Yeah.
What if you did the opposite? Like if they look a little chubby, you don't give them a lot of like sauce, like, you know?
It's also nice
that intention is good, I think.
Yeah.
It's what it sounds like.
Yeah.
On the last day of 8th grade, some classmates and I built a table pyramid and then...
Did you use an internal or external ramp?
Well, clearly they just lifted them because the blocks were not that heavy. Contrary to the Great Pyramid of Giza, where that would not be possible, as a table is much lighter than the limestone blocks, which account for about 2.5 tons of weight, and there's about 2.2 million stones that amass the pyramid. So the transportation of these blocks would also be different because they're not in the classroom. Like some limestone blocks were quarried on site in Giza, but a lot of the limestone was brought out from
outside Giza.
They brought it from the quarry in Tura, the fine white limestone of Tura.
That's
and also
insane.
the granite they brought all the way from Aswan, which is 900 kilometers south in Egypt. So they had to transport it with the Nile River, but already from the riverbanks of the Nile and up to the Giza plateau is quite a walk.
Plateau, it's a big walk.
Yeah, because you have to walk up the Khafre causeway.
No.
Yeah,
surely
and then
not.
Perhaps onto the external ramp on the south side of the pyramid.
Yeah.
And then up into the king's chamber where it would be placed.
Yes.
And then...
How many blocks?
Well, there's quite a lot. I think the room is, I don't know the exact number, but they're quite heavy as well. Can you see how her interest level is actually not that low? I showed Perry a pyramid video. See, you would think her interest level would be very low after I've talked about pyramids for a solid minute. But honestly, you found it interesting.
Yeah, it was a 40-minute documentary that he forced us to watch.
It was 15 minutes.
Oh, it was only 15? Jesus Christ. Wait, Luke missed a part of your speech. Could you start over?
Oh, of course. So, it's much lighter than the limestone blocks, which account for about 2.5 tons of weight, and there's about 2.2 million stones. The transportation of these blocks would also be different because they're not in the...